everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and please excuse my messy bed if you can see it. I'm in the middle of putting my laundry away. But anyway, today in this video, I'm going to tell you guys another frustrating library lunch story. So this is a story about how I was at a local library eating lunch with a group of people, and this one person decided they wanted to take a really long time to eat their lunch and also a really long time to use the restroom. So this is a story just to teach you guys that if you're on a certain time limit, you should always make sure you use everything ahead of time or go several hours before if you're not very quick, like eat your lunch early or use the restroom early so then you don't make everyone else wait. So I'm gonna get started and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Sorry, I was moving the camera. But anyway, this one started about 3 years ago. I was going to a local library with some people. It was I think three of us and two supervisors because we were with a local program. And the person I'm going to call in my group, I'm going to call her Slow just because she did everything really slow. We go to the local library, and I don't remember if I was we had to make a quick pit stop so people can get their lunches, and I think I was buying my lunch that day. I can't remember, but I think I got Subway. I don't remember if I brought my lunch or if I was buying lunch that day. I cannot remember, honestly. So we go to the local park that's near the library, so we can just go to the library, and we start eating our lunch. And as we're eating our lunch, we look and notice that Slow has not touched her food, and we were at the park for 10 minutes. And the supervisor tells Slow she needs to eat her food. Slow doesn't listen and just sits there falling asleep. We wait some more, and by this time it had been 30 minutes. She still had not touched her food, and the supervisor keeps telling Slow she needs to eat her food, but she doesn't listen. And then by this time we wait a little bit more, and by this time it had been an hour, and no one had and we were all getting irritated because we were sitting there waiting. So finally the supervisor tells Slow to put her lunch away, and Slow had not touched anything in her lunch because she just sat there for so long. So after that, we head to the local library and we start doing our education. Everything went well then because Slow had her own education and I was doing my own education. And then all of a sudden Slow asked to use the restroom, and she goes to the restroom, and we wait for her, and we are waiting for her for a half an hour to use the restroom. And we're all kind of annoyed because we have to get on our bus, and the supervisor is waiting, and she knocks on the restroom door and tells Slow she needs to come out of the restroom because we had been waiting for her for a half an hour. And finally Slow is out of the restroom, and we rush from the library to the bus, and we are late for our bus because we have to get on and get back so we all can go home. And we get on the bus, and we're all very irritated with Slow because she took so long all day. And the supervisor has a chat with Slow how that was not okay for her to take so long to use the restroom, to do everything. Like, she took an hour to eat lunch and an hour and a half an hour in the restroom. And we were all very irritated because we had to wait for her for everything. Slow feels bad and apologizes, and then we all just accept her apology just because we're just being nice. And even though we're really irritated, we decided to just be nice and accept her apology and let bygones be bygones, because we know that sometimes it takes a while for people to learn time management. So they did make a goal for her to work on her time management skills about using the bathroom and eating her lunch. So they decided to start giving her time limits so then she could get an idea of how long she can get to eat her lunch, which I thought was really lunch and use the restroom, which I thought was a good idea because honestly, she took very long for everything, but luckily she did learn how important time management is after this. So the moral of the story is you should always be aware of how long you're using things, whether it's eating your lunch or using the restroom, because it's not a good idea to take so long in those things, because one, if you're on a time frame, it just makes it difficult. Time frame, you're gonna make your whole group late or other people late in your group. And two, when you get a job in the future, you only get like 30 minutes for like a break. And three, it's just not considerate of everyone else. So if you're on a time limit, you should always just if you are not very fast at using stuff, use it a couple hours beforehand, like eat your lunch a couple hours beforehand or use the restroom a couple hours beforehand, just so then you don't make everyone else late. And also maybe keep track of time, like use a watch and time yourself of how long you have in the restroom or how long you have to eat your lunch, so then you can keep track of time and finish everything quickly so then you don't make everyone else wait. So that was my other frustrating library lunch story. Like I said, if you didn't see the first one, it'll be linked in the description box down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned a valuable lesson about time management skills. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.